What is up, guys? Zero Hour back with you again for another Clash Royale episode. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, smash that like button and hit subscribe. As for the revolutionary of the day, it is none other than BAM! Big Legend TV. Thank you so much for being part of the family. Guys, if you haven't checked him out, go check him out and show him some love, okay? Also, my boy Wolf, you heard me talk about him in previous episodes if you're a true 0 Hour fan, but he has a crazy chest setup right now. I'm going to put it on the screen for you right here, right down here. So check that out. That's super sick. Congrats, Wolf, on that. I hope you get a lot of good loot out of all of those sick chests. But as you guys can see, we are in Masters League. I told you we were going to get there this season, and we did. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it. If you want to get to Masters League, stick around because this is how you do it. First of all, I'll just kind of give you some tips. Here, I'm going to show some replays. But, you know, I got some defeats and victories. I kept getting to like one win away from Masters League, and then I lose, and I have to play again. So, as you can see, I've been rocking this GOLEM Elite BARBS setup, and it's been doing great, man. It's been killing it. So, I'll go back here to show you guys this. But my first tip to get to Masters League, if you guys really want to do it, and I know you do because we get those sick chests up there, just find a setup you're comfortable with, okay? Find something you know, whether it be Hog Rider, Lava Loon, whatever it is, Golem like me. Find a setup you're comfortable with and master that setup, okay? I know there's a lot of good setups out there, and I give you guys different ones, and the reason I do that is so there's a diversity, so you can find something that suits your playstyle, because that's the biggest thing. You have to be comfortable with it. And I'm comfortable with the Golem setup, so that's why I've been using it and we've been climbing with it. So I'm gonna get into these replays and kind of break it down for you guys, show you how I did it. That way, if you like Golem setups like me, then maybe you can get to Masters League too, okay? Because that's what I want for you guys. I want you guys to get up there. I want you to get the cards, the gold, the loot, everything. So that's why I'm doing this. Start off with archers, not really anything else to do. I'm biding my time. I'm gonna play that pump, of course. And this guy's got a spawner setup, so you don't see these too often. I have been running into them more lately, but if they have a spawner setup, you know, you just kind of got to rush the other lane. Unfortunately, I don't have a rush setup, so I couldn't rush the other lane. I could have put Elite Barbs down or something like that, but I opted to go with Poison. Now here, I'm going to go with these skeletons. I'm going to take the minor damage. I'm not too worried about that. I'm just trying to, you know, save up elixir and fend off his push, you know, his waves. So right now I'm like, okay, now's a good time. I'll just zap all the other stuff down, clear it out, going with my golem, take a little bit of damage, but I know I have that mega minion so I can counter these archers. And I honestly didn't think the mega minion would die to the archers. I thought it would take them out. So, you know, a little misplay by me, but it worked out okay. I put the archers here because I don't want to take any more damage. And right now we have like a lone golem going down and fighting and fending off all this stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to reinforce this push. I'll let that golem take out the goblin hut. I'm going to put another pump down and work on getting this elixir advantage. Because with a golem setup like mine, that's what you kind of have to do. I sacrifice the golem to take out the goblin hut and to get another pump down. So here I'm just going to go with the skeletons to counter this stuff. I zapped away whatever he had behind that knight. I wasn't really watching right here, but as you can see, I'm just going at a very slow pace, very methodical with this setup. There's no need to rush it. What you're waiting for is really double elixir. You want to get your pumps down, you want to defend, you know, you can take a little bit of damage, but you're basically waiting for double elixir so you can get that game-ending push. Because that's all you need with this setup. You need one good push, and then you can 3-crown him. And that's what this one's all about. So right now, I haven't played my Elite Barbs yet. I'm thinking, now's the time. So I put down my Elite Barbs. I'm like, beautiful poison. I'm going to poison all this. Unfortunately, I missed the Musketeer and the Archers, so that wasn't the best. But the Musketeer is locked onto the Golem. So Elite Barbs are going to finish it up. Going to finish off that Barb hut, and they'll split. But I'm going to do a ton of damage. I'm probably going to take out that tower with this push right here. He tries to zap our stuff to get our archers off of the tower, but, you know, he did a good job. He wasn't paying attention on the other side, though, so our Elite Barb took that thing out. So we have one tower gone and the other tower down to 272. He's freaking out. He's playing everything. But we've got a full health golem. He throws out those arrows, but, you know, we've already cleaned it up. It's too little too late for that, buddy. So now we're going for the second tower. Why? Because we can. That's right. That's why. So we're taking out the second tower. That's good game. And this one got me up to where I was one win away from Masters. And I was so excited, guys. I was like, yes, we're going to get to Masters. This is awesome. Just one more win. And then the next one we lost. So I'm not going to show you the loss because it just kind of is what it is. I'll show you the wins. That way you can, maybe learn from them and, do some stuff. So this is the one we lost against, 3 Musketeers and the Elixir Pump. What happened there, I'll just break it down for you real quick, was he put the pump down, I put my poison on the pump, and then he put down 3 Musketeers. And it's pretty much good game. I put down Skeleton Army, he logged it away, and I just didn't have the Elixir to kind of come back from that. And he just kind of snowballed and took us out. So let's go here to this one. It's a minor furnace elite barbs setup. We'll watch this and see how it plays out. This one he had barbarians and elite barbs, so that's a lot of ground troops to stop our golem. But luckily we pulled through and brought out the W. Let's go ×2 speed, kind of speed it up, let you guys see what happens at a faster rate. If something kind of exciting happens, I'll slow it down for you guys. I put down elite barbs here, a little bit unfortunate they played that furnace because obviously it took him out, and then he put his barbarians, but it is what it is. Now we're like, okay, let's put a pump down and let's get this elixir lead. I don't know he has elite barbs at this moment, so I put down the pump and he goes minor and then elite barbs on the other side, which is horrible. I'm like, oh great, he took out my pump and he just destroyed the tower. So we're not looking too good. I put down the golem here because I'm like, okay, he just played his barbs, or his elite barbs, so we should be okay. The golem will soak up the damage. I'll just poison all this down. He puts his mega minion. I put my archers to counter them. Unfortunately, the mega minion turns around and takes out our archers, but hey, we got a little bit of tower damage. I was thinking he would have put his barbarians down. That's why I put the poison. And now I'm like, okay, we gotta save. He's got that zap and he's countering everything really well. But I put down the mega minion to clean up. Then I put down the golem to do this little counter push. I'm gonna zap these to take them out. He plays a furnace, which is a really good play, but we still have elite barbs alive. Golem's still tanking, and we took out that tower. It's so crazy how just well elite barbs and golem work together, because he tanks and they just take everything out. Right here he's got a good push, but it is what it is. The end of the game, 1 second left, and we take another win. So that's how that setup is working, guys. Like I said, be patient, wait for your opportunity to strike, and even if you lose a tower with this setup, it's not the end of the world. We'll watch this one. We lost a tower. We went up against a Royal Giant, and I know a lot of you guys are seeing Royal Giant. I know I'm seeing them, so I know you are too. This one will show you how to counter Royal Giant and barbarians, minions, all that stuff. So let's get into this and hopefully, put an end to this Royal Giant madness for you guys. That's what I'm talking about. Just waiting for Elixir to start. Nothing exciting here. But guys, let me know what's the highest you've been in the arenas, because this is the highest I've been. I'm at like 90, what am I at? 97, 97. I'm not 97 anything. I'm at 49, 16 is what I'm at. So what's the highest you've been? I want to know. Let me know, guys, because I am interested. Here we're just trying to stop the Royal Giant. We put down the poison to take out those minions, and then we put down Skeleton Army, obviously, to take out the Royal Giant. He zapped it. Pretty standard play. He's going to go, minor on that side. So I see he's placed a live elixir. I'm like, okay, we can put our elite barbs and do some work. I tried to zap the fire spirits, but it is a little too late. So I wasted 2 elixir there, which is not the best, but we got a little bit of damage on the tower, And at this point, I'm like, great. He has Royal Giant. We're going to lose. There's no way we're going to win. He's got a level 13 Royal Giant. How are we going to come back from this? He has minor for a pump. What are we going to do? He puts his Royal Giant in the very back. So I'm like, beautiful. Thank you so much for doing that. Now I can start off a Golem push. So if you reinforce that Giant, it will be distracted by the Golem. Which I don't think he played that the right way. But, I'm not a Royal Giant user, so I don't know how Royal Giant users do it. I know he has Zap, so I'm putting down my Mega Minion and Archers to take care of this guy. And watch, I'm saving Poison for all of this because I know he has it. Poison against Barbarians and that Golem death damage will kill level 13 Elite Barbarians. So as you can see, regular Barbarians are going down. We've got Golem tanking, and look at all this stuff we have going to the tower. He zapped me, so I zapped him back. We get his tower all the way down to 197 with that push. That minion's going to die, and now he doesn't have that minion to reinforce his Royal Giant push, which is great. Because if you can't reinforce our Royal Giant, I'm just going to put down my Elite Barbarians. Oh, I'm sorry, I put down Skeletons. Where's his zap? So it has to go with Log. I know that tower is gone, but I feel like I have to do something. So I threw down Elite Barbarians. I'm getting ready with Poison, I believe. Yeah, I throw down a Poison predicting he's going to put something, and that prevented him from putting Barbarians. Because he would have put Barbarians there for sure, and he didn't. So now we're going for his tower. He's sitting on full elixir. He doesn't quite know what to do. He's waiting for it to play a pump or something like that. Oh, he just wanted to cycle back to his Royal Giant, of course. His kill card. So he cycled back to Royal Giant. We're putting a few things down, waiting with those archers till the minions get a little closer. So now they'll deal with the minions and then go on to the Royal Giant. At this point, I'm like, hey, we have a full health golem. I've got elite barbarians coming in, and we have archers. This poison will help clean all this up. I know this is going to be a game-ending push. He put in his minions, which was just a very poor play by him because he knew we had poison. Elite barbarians, golem. I put archers in the middle to do some more chip damage. No way that tower's surviving, and that is the win that got us over 4,900 and into the Masters League. So there you go, guys. I hope these tips helped you. Like I said, find a setup you're comfortable with. That's the most important thing. Learn that setup and play it. Be patient and take advantage of your opponent's moves. Make those positive elixir trades, just like OJ said, okay? He's coined that phrase. He's the man, but it reigns true. You have to make positive trades, and you have to know what your opponent is using. Find out what they're using and play your cards to counter what they have. So that's going to be it for this episode. I'll tell you what, next time I'm going to do some live battles. I know these were replays. I was playing late at night, and I was like, I got to get to 4,900. I'm winning. I can't stop. And I couldn't record because everyone was asleep. So I'm going to record getting to 5K for you guys. Let me know down in the comments if that's what you want to see. If you want to see Zero breaking through the barrier, going to the 5K club, because that's what I'm going to be doing this season. If you are still here, then you definitely know what to do. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and as always, keep on clashing.